Robots by Elizabeth Tyndall. Robots around us. You have probably played with robot toys and have seen robots on television or in films. These robots probably look like people. Most real robots, however, do not look like humans at all. You may have seen one and did not even know it. Robots are found in many places, such as in factories and hospitals and on farms. Robots are machines that make life easier for people. They help us by doing tasks that are tiring or dangerous. In this book, you can read about the many things robots can do. Robots are unique. Robots are different from other machines. Most machines need a person to operate them, but a robot can perform a task automatically. A person programs a robot to do a task on its own. This is Hobo, a robot that can fight fires and work in dangerous places. These robots are being programmed. Each robot has a computer called a controller for a brain. A person programs the computer's controller with a set of instructions. The instructions tell the robot exactly what to do. Wires connect the controller to the robot's motors. The controller sends electrical signals to the motors through the wires. Then the motors make the whole robot or particular parts move. Remote control robots can perform tasks by remote control. A person gives the machine instructions from a distant location. Many machines in space are telerobotic, such as the Canadarm2. It receives instructions from scientists to release and repair satellites. What powers robots? Just like other machines, robots need energy to move. Energy comes from a power source. Batteries and solar cells provide one form of power. The electricity found by plugging an electrical cord into a wall socket provides another kind of power. Scientists first decide what a robot is to do. Then they decide which kind of power to use. Rechargeable batteries are portable and do not need power cords to work. They allow robots to move freely. However, batteries run out of power more quickly than most other power sources. This underwater robot, called AB, explores oceans. It runs on large batteries. This robot, called Sojourner, runs on solar energy. It was built to explore Mars. Solar energy, or energy from the sun, is another power source. Solar power is better for robots used in outer space because solar energy is unlimited. These robots must be careful, though, that their power is not cut off by shade. This can happen when another object, such as a planet or large boulder, blocks the sun's light from reaching the robot. Electricity supplied by power companies is another power source. A robot uses electricity when its electrical cord is plugged into an outlet. Robots such as these have a steady supply of energy, but they cannot move very far. Electricity provides the power for the robots in this car assembly plant. Robots on the move. Robots have changed over time. One of the major changes is in how they move. At first, robots used tracks and wheels, which only allowed them to move over smooth ground. Now robots can move in many different ways. When we think of robots, we often think of humanoids, which are machines that look like people. These machines often have 2 legs. Walking on 2 legs is difficult for robots because it requires balance. Scientists have found that designing a robot that can balance itself is very hard, so they have found other ways to make robots move. In 1865, a walking robot called Steam Man was introduced as a character in a book. Australian-born scientist Rodney Brooks observed how insects and spiders moved quickly and easily. Brooks and his team created Genghis, the first robot to move like an insect. Genghis has 6 legs like a cockroach. These kinds of robots have few problems balancing as they have several feet planted on the ground. Gyrobot. Gyrobot is a wheeled robot that was built to assist with the study of balance. The robot's computer program works with a device inside the robot to balance the robot as it moves. Genghis can easily move on different surfaces because of its 6 insect-like legs. Today, there are robots that can walk, shuffle or gallop, such as Asimo, Trudy and Scout 2. Scientists have also copied the ways fish move. They have made robots that move underwater. The robot Wanda wriggles through the water like a fish. Other underwater robots move by shooting out jets of water, like a squid. Asimo. Asimo is a robot that walks using